Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is Spooky Nikki Reads, and I am Spooky Nikki. Today, I am going to show you my January TBR and tell you all about my 2024 reading goals. So, let's get to it. Alright, so first, let's get into my reading goals for 2024. So, the main reason I put up the bookshelf tour a couple weeks ago, and that was a little early for just starting the channel. Sorry for the quality, by the way. If you stuck all the way through it, you're a champ. Uh, but I do have a new, better way to do it next time. But I wanted that one up first for the 2024 reading goals. And now I get to explain why. So, this whole shelf right here is TBR, which is a lot. I know most avid readers have a huge physical TBR. However, I only have these two big bookshelves, and more than half of them are on my TBR shelf. And I want to change that. So, one of my big goals this year is to actually read a majority of them. Two of them, you see it right here, Soot and Phoenix are book two in their series. So I can't read those yet until I buy the first book. So those are not on the list. However, I did make a huge list in my notebook of all of the books on my TBR shelf. There are 81 in total, not including those two. 81 in total, not including those two that are part of a series that I can't start reading it until I get the first books of the series. Out of the 81, I am setting a goal to read 36 from my physical TBR. Now, I know that's not even half. However, this year I read quite a bit, but I didn't even, well, last year I read quite a bit, but I didn't read the first quarter. I set a goal of 12 books to say I could read a book a month, and I ended up reading 25. So I did pretty good. And I finally found a process of and a system of how I can read multiple books at once and knock them out pretty quickly. But I'm a single mom. My daughter has special needs and she's on homeschool. So we do homeschool therapy Monday through Friday for 5 to 6 hours. That takes up a lot of time. I also have 5 businesses and a charity that is going to get up on speed this year. I am busy AF. And I also have my own goals and everything too. So I can't say that I'm going to read at least 50 of these because it's just not realistic. It's not physically possible. It may not be physically possible. Now, it may be, but who knows? So I was setting an attainable goal. I plan on reading 36 of these books, and I plan on reading at least one audiobook a month because I can listen to one audiobook a month easily by listening to it when I'm working on stuff that I can have background music and stuff in. I can listen to it while I'm showering, while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning, while I'm doing laundry, etc. So I can easily do one audiobook a month. So I plan on reading 3 books a month and listening to an audiobook every month. That's 4 books every month. That's 48 books in total. However, I am ambitious. So even though I am setting the goal for 48 books for the year, it's probably not going to be just those 48 because I don't want to hinder myself from being able to read arcs. I want to continue to read arcs. I want to read more LGBTQ plus books. I want to read more indie and diverse authors and characters. And even though I have some on my shelf, I may run out before the end of the year. So I don't want to limit myself and say I can't buy anymore. I have to read this. I want to make it a point that I am reading at least one LGBTQ plus indie and or diverse book every month. At least one. So that means I'm probably going to need to buy more books, and I am definitely reading arcs. So I'm probably going to read more than the 48 books. But I'm setting my goal at 48 just in case, because it is an attainable goal, and I want to keep this goal attainable so it can keep me growing and progressing. So that's my goals for this year. There are several authors that I want to read more from. Last year was the first year I read any Riley Sager or Megan Abbott, and I absolutely love both of their writing styles. So I definitely want to read more of their books this year if I can. If not, at least purchase them so I have them on my shelf for next year. Uh, there are several authors I want to try for the first time. Joe Abercrombie, uh, Robin Hood, Robin Hobb, not Robin Hood, Robin Hobb, Brandon Sanderson. I've never read a Brandon Sanderson book, and I want to. So that's just 3 examples of authors that I want to read and I haven't even tried yet. So even if I don't read any of their books this year, I want to at least purchase one of each of their books so I can read it next year. So there is a ton of books in my Amazon wish list that I've been dying to get my hands on and read. So one of the things I really want to do this year, I've never done before, I've done this for my daughter, but I've never done it for myself, is I want to award myself $10 for every book that I read this year. And I'm going to write it down in my journal right now. $10 per book I read in 2024. So at the end of the year, because my birthday is in December, so at the end of the year, I want to be able to take all that money I earned from reading and I want to be able to go book shopping and get some of these books that I've been wanting so desperately. There's a really cool bookstore in town that I love to go to, so I would love to go there and just go shopping. So my goal is 48 books. I'm giving myself $10 per book. So I'll be able to go on a decent shopping spree. And I can't wait. So I am going to read like crazy this year so I can go on a shopping spree. um so yeah, that is my goals for this year. Now, January TBR, the biggest thing on the TBR is I want to finish reading everything I've started reading. So I want to finish reading Creating Character Arcs by K.M. Wieland because I have a new series I'm getting ready to start outlining. So this is going to help. Uh, The New Neighbors by Simon Lellick. I'm loving this so far. It's a thriller about a couple who moved into their new house and then bodies start showing up and they are writing the chapters going back and forth trying to find out who did what and who caused what, and they're like arguing to each other through the chapters. It's fun. And there's some creepy parts in it, some stuff in it that I wasn't expecting that completely floored me. I'm like, okay, I need a break. But It's fun to see them going back and forth and trying to figure out what's going on and arguing on the page. I am reading The Two Towers. I want to finish this. And for the vlog, I am doing a Middle Earth vlog where I am filming myself read the entire Lord of the Rings and Hobbit series. And you'll understand why in the vlog. But I am not putting it out anytime soon. These books are like dense in like their words and stuff, so it takes me a little bit longer to read them. And I really want to enjoy them. This is my favorite story, so I really want to enjoy them and take my time. So you're going to get that vlog whenever it's done, pretty much. I don't know when it's going to be done. I'm hoping by the end of next month it'll be done, and then I can edit it and have it out to you. But I'm reading The Two Towers, and those are the books I'm currently reading. I plan to at least start The Return of the King this month. Even if I don't finish it this month, at least start it. And then I am going to read Necroscope by Brian Lumley for my January reading vlog. This is the first of the series. Am I reading the rest of the series? I don't know yet. We'll find out in the vlog. And then I am going to listen to No Rings Attached by Rachel Lacey. It looks super cute. I'll put up a picture. So this is my audiobook choice for this month. And I am going to start reading here within the next day or two. Smiley by Anna Lynn Hammer. Where goodness. I follow her on TikTok. She's another indie author, and she just published this book and released it a few days ago. And I got the art, so I want to read it. It's dark romance. There's a few books I would like to get to this month if I get crazy and read a shit ton. If I can get to them, I would like to read A Coffee Shop Romance by Amber Kessner. We're writing friends, and it's an LGBTQ plus book, and she's LGBTQ plus too. I want to read Cruel Beginnings by Lyra Parrish and Lily Germain. I'm so sorry if I fuck up your name. It's dark romance. And Saving Scarlet by C.A. Varian. It's dark romance as well. I have it on pre-order. I should be getting the ebook at the end of January. But all three of them are indie authors as well, so I would like to get to read those books as well. If I get crazy and get a lot of stuff read this month. But that is my TBR goal for January. Finish the books I started, which are these three. Read these two, this one for the vlog. Listen to No Rings Attached, read the arc, Smiley, and then maybe get to the other three indie books. So ambitious, yes. Already over the number goal for the month that I set, yes. Am I going to do it? I don't know. Tune in to the end of the month video to see what happens. But yeah, that's my goals for this month and this year, and I'm super excited. What book are you most looking forward to reading this year? And what are you starting 2024 reading? Let me know. I actually didn't get to read anything last night because I was so tired. I just went straight to bed. But I do want to finish reading this tonight or tomorrow. And I do plan on finishing The Two Towers by the end of the week. So, uh, if I can finish these two this week and get through 2 or 3 of the books next week, it'll be great. Plus, I'm going to start the audiobook today. So I'll get through that pretty quick too. So yeah, that's my goals. What are your goals? Let me know. And that's it for now. I will see you in the next video next Sunday afternoon. All right. Have a great day and have a great spooky time, Eternal Reader.